Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. I've been awake for a little bit this time. I didn't just wake up, I took a shower. I'm all good, I'm back to my normal self. I'm not all groggy and morning voice like. So, we're going to take a look at a diecast that has been released, a while back, but I've honestly purposely been putting off. Now here's why. One, it's very controversial. Two, I don't know how to describe my way of putting things with this diecast without having any type of controversy around my opinions. But I realized finally that, hey, somebody's gonna judge you no matter what you say, so just say it and get it over with. So this is not going to be controversial at all. I'm just going to state my opinion. I'm not going to go ranting on about the whole movement or anything. This isn't going to be a long video either, it's not going to be anything crazy or special, but I am going to voice my opinion on the whole movement and the purpose behind the movement. So, let's go ahead and get into this diecast review. Got a standard box. It's all black, of course. So, of course, we got some doggos barking, but I think that's just because our neighbor has a visitor and they don't really recognize him, so they're kind of barking at him. But anyway, let's actually take a look at this paint scheme and kind of talk a little bit. Let's kind of talk about what my opinions are and stuff like that. You know what, actually, I'll do that at the end of the video so you guys don't have to hear my opinion. I know you're here for the diecast review, so if you want to, diecast review will be first and I'll voice my opinions afterwards. Anyway, here's the diecast out of the box. Now right away I did notice that this is a matte finish, and the reason I noticed that right away was because I saw the hashtag Black Lives Matter on it, right? And I noticed that it was a different finish than the actual car, so that made this stand out and made me realize that this was a matte finish with a glossy decal. So, let's take a look. Of course, you got the fists right there, joining hand in hand, as in, let's defeat this battle that is racism that we've had for years, centuries, decades, whatever. We've had it for a long time now. Compassion, love, and understanding right there underneath that. Of course, this just means, we're going to come together and we're going to help, our fellow African Americans, even though we're not black, but we're our fellow human beings. There we go. Our fellow human beings for, supporting them and having us behind them for, whatever they're going through. Got the Cup Series banner there, which looks a little scuffed, but I mean, hey, that's all I know for you. Got an orange 43 right there on the roof. Not bad. I don't know why they chose orange, but I mean, I'm not going to really go against that. You got the Check It for Andretti right there behind that. You got the Bubba Wallace right there on the name rail, or not the name rail, but the name banner on the rear. Nothing on the deck lid, which is very surprising. Got a black spoiler as well. Right here on the back, you got Compassion, Love, and Understanding, then 43. Got the taillights there, Camaro ZL1 1LE. Then you got Black Lives Matter, of course. You got this little peace symbol that's got all kinds of different hands with different colors to them. Got Safety Clean right there down on the back. Behind the peace sign, you got Black Lives Matter there. Got TI Impact, Worldwide Technology, which looks a little scuffed, but that's okay. Got the B-Post, which is a little off-center as well. But right there on the B-Post, we got Coca-Cola, STP, Mac Tools, and Mac. Got U.S. Air Force right there. We got something on the... What is that? Looks like some type of residue on the number 3 right there. Let's see if I can get that off. Don't really know what that's about, but we're going to see right here. See if we kind of get this off. I think I did. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, it's gone. Okay, so it's just something on the car, some type of residue or something. Got McDonald's Alsco uniforms there. Got a kind of funky looking NASCAR race car logo there. Looks like it's been shot as well. You got NASCAR Cup Series. You got the Goodyear there. Also looks a little scuffed. You got 3M Sunoco. Got the 43 right there as well. And then let's take a look at this front end real quick. See how this is being done. Oh god. So you can see right here the Chevy bow tie is bent. That is just due to the decaling. And I can tell because this decal is low. So it was fine here. Then it kind of shifted down. It was like shifted right in the middle. So it kind of bent that little part of the Chevy bow tie. And then it kind of went down along with the decal. So I do have a decal defect. Not terrible. But this diecast could definitely be better. But I'm not really going to complain about it. Got the ZL1 grill here. And 1LE, got the little grill intakes and the headlights there. You got Richard Petty Motorsports over there as well. So, on to what I was going to talk about. Here's the thing. Now, of course, you don't have to stay for this, but this is just my opinion on the whole thing. Of course, all lives matter, including blacks, Asians, whatever. Just because you're not white doesn't mean you don't matter. Now, I'm not going to go into white power and all that garbage. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. But The movement, the reasoning behind the movement was great, fantastic, showing support for other human beings, amazing. What it turned into was absolute, just terrible, absolutely terrible. We've had riots and stuff like that. We've had people burning down other people's, stuff. Here's the thing. Now, this may be very, very bold to say, but it's true. The black people today have experienced nothing. Absolutely nothing. They didn't have a hard life. Bubba Wallace did not have a hard life. He's not old enough to go through that. He didn't go through back in the day where there were slaves and all this stuff. He didn't do that. He didn't go through that. Now, yes, it is, terrible that ancestors and stuff like that of the family went through that, but he himself didn't go through that. And a lot of blacks, a lot of them, not all of them, of course, but there's a majority of them who act like they've been in slavery. And they haven't. They have no clue what that is. They just know what they've been taught. They haven't experienced it. It's terrible. It's absolute just BS in my opinion. Now again, the movement itself supporting blacks, fantastic. That's amazing. I'm all for that. But when it comes to what it became, and they act like they're special because they're a different color, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. There's no reason for that. They want to say, oh, we're all equal, but then at the same time, they put themselves above everybody else just because they're black. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not how that works. You're doing it wrong. You're going against what you're, putting out there, I guess. Like, it's not worth it. Now, of course, all this stuff has died down. We don't have all these riots and garbage and stuff. But I'm just saying, it's not worth it. Now, you can have peaceful protests. You can. You absolutely can. But when it turns into what it turned into, again, that's terrible. Now, this all started because of George Floyd. Now, it didn't start because of him, but it got started back up. The flame was reset onto the fire, or onto the kindling because of that. Everybody was like, oh, they killed him, for no reason, he didn't do anything wrong. But this man was a criminal. There's a difference. And here's the thing. Here's what's messed up about this society. Blacks can get killed by whites and the world turns to crap. The world goes crazy. A black can kill a white, nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Nobody. It's ridiculous. That's not equality. That is, I'm not going to say favoritism, but that's definitely not equality. In my eyes, a life is a life. No matter what shape, form, color it comes in, a soul is a soul, dead or alive. That's just me. That's my opinion. All of this was not worth it. Now, I'm not saying the paint scheme shouldn't have been ran. No, of course it should have been ran. But this whole situation was made a bigger deal than what it was supposed to be. That's just how it is. And then, of course, we had another trend, the back to blue, because of these cops doing this. Now, does this mean the cop was in the right? No, it doesn't. But at the same time, there was a reason behind him doing it. It wasn't just like, oh, he did it for no reason, he did it because he was black, whatever. That's garbage, that's BS. That's not what happened. He was a criminal, and that's just how it was. You see, there is videos of officers shooting other white people because they're criminals and they pull a gun on them or something like that. But God forbid, if a black man did that, the whole world would crumble. Again, that's just not how that works. I'm sorry to rant about this, but I've been putting it off to put this in the best way, shape, or form to say it. But I'm like, you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to be real and voice my opinion. If people don't like it, then whatever. That's just me. Now, personally, I love everybody the same. People are people. Even if they are like terrible person, I will never wish death upon anybody. That's not me. But at the same time, even if they did deserve it, I'm like, yeah, they may have deserved a death penalty and say they received one. I'm like, yeah, maybe they deserve that, but still, I hate to see a life go to waste. whether the person did that themselves or somebody gets killed for no reason. I'm just saying. But that's it. That's all. That's all I'm saying for this video. I don't want it to get too long. So I do apologize for ranting on for like 6 minutes about that. But I hope you all stayed for the end just to hear my opinion. If you didn't, that's completely fine. You wasn't here for that. You was here for the Diecast review, and I completely understand. But again, that will be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I really, really do appreciate that. I know not a lot of people care about other people's opinions. So if you did make it to the end, thank you so much. That is very appreciated. But I will see you guys in the next video.